I'm Charlie Bonham. I'm a sophomore at the University of Buffalo. I study communications. I'm going to talk about the trading miniatures game Heroclix. Heroclix is a miniatures game based on trading and battling with your friends, based off the DC, Marvel, and indie comic book series. Each player has a certain collection of Heroclix pieces, which are miniatures on a special combat dial that lists their game stats. And as you attack and defend and battle the pieces, as they take damage, you slide the slider wheel, and their stats change based off how much damage they've taken, making the game evolve as you go on. Each piece is different. Some have powers that make them super strong and they deal more damage. Some make them super fast and reflect their speed, which makes them zip around the board, hitting everybody. Others have powers that offer up defense, so they take less damage from attacks, and still others have powers that are able to turn off other people's powers, making it a very strategic and very complicated game sometimes. I brought a couple with me of my favorite pieces, just certain interesting ones to show off what they do with the game and how it interacts with the characters from the comic books. For example, I have the Joker, Batman's arch nemesis from the Arkham Asylum set, which was a set that came out a few years ago, and he is dressed in his straitjacket with his signature bang flag gun. And he's actually a favorite of mine. He's a favorite character of mine, and he's a very cool piece to play with. And that's one of the highlights of Heroclix, is you get to take your favorite characters and put them together on teams that they might not usually fight with. Not all Heroclix miniatures are the same size. Sometimes they do, for special characters, they do larger pieces to keep it in scale of how large the characters are. This is the Anti-Monitor. He is a giant who actually destroys universes on a regular basis, and he's often pinned against just about everyone within the Detective Comics universe because he's so powerful, and he's a point of pride in my collection that I actually have him. And he lights up. We actually had a game on campus once. Two of my friends and I got together and we decided we were going to battle, we were going to do a special event with a large piece. It was Dr. Manhattan from the Watchmen series. This piece is not exactly standard size. He is incredibly powerful, and he's used in event gameplay, which is special kinds because he's so powerful that you need special rules just to be able to take him down. And we had a large three-way battle against him, and he totally creamed us. And that was when we decided we'd never fight him again. They're sold in booster packs, which come with 5 pieces in a pack for about $11, which seems a little pricey until you look at their resale value. And also the company puts out 10 boosters in a single package, and they call that a brick. And normally the selling point to a brick is they put out special limited edition figures that you can only get if you buy a brick and fill out a form and mail it in. There are a couple different rarity classifications for Heroclix. They start off at common, which are usually fairly low-powered, fairly low care pieces. The next rarity up is uncommon, rare, which are hard to find, and then you get super rare, which are almost impossible to find. Super rare pieces are worth a lot of money, and then, of course, there's the mysterious chase rarity, in which there are so little of them that they're very valuable. My Spider-Woman is a chase piece. She was one out of the chances to find one are 1 out of 80 boosters. So you'd have to open 80 boosters just to have a chance at seeing. How much money have I spent on Heroclix? Too much. I'd have to estimate right about now, I might have spent $1,000 on my collection. They stopped production once already due to the company having problems, and a lot of people gave up at that point, and not a lot of people came back. So we don't know how long they're going to keep doing this, but I imagine as long as the company keeps making money, they're going to keep putting them out.